Hey guys, just wanted to come on here and update you guys. I know it's been a little while. I think I'm finally getting back to feeling a little better. Sorry, my hair is just awful today. I just kind of threw it up there. But we're 32 weeks. Yay! And scary at the same time. And I finally have my iron infusions. And it wasn't what I thought it would be. Oops, sorry, my phone. I forget to turn it off. I think it wasn't what I thought it would be. I thought the nurse would check on me more. And there's a problem with the IV. What was supposed to be an hour infusion turned into 3.5 hours. So that was fun to come back and have to work for 2 hours at like 9 at night. But I never had problems with IVs before. Like, everyone's always like been able to get my IV on the first try. The only thing is, they said, you got really small veins a few times, but other than that, they just, got in right away. Well, she says that I blew 2 of them, and then we're trying to get in the third one, and she says that she might have to get somebody else. I'm thinking, this is just great. I don't want to deal with needles as it is. And my anxiety, is like holding my breath for the IV. Such a weenie. But yeah, and then like the pharmacist came in and he's like, don't hate me. I'm just thinking, oh great, what's going on now? But they didn't have the right medication, or what they had, they didn't have enough of. So they had to call the doctor several times. And finally they was like, yeah, that's enough. Go ahead and do it. We'll finally get the IV in, and then I have to sit there. They give you like, they give you a test dose to make sure you're not going to have allergic reaction. Then you get to sit there for a half hour, like, to make sure that you're not any symptoms. And she's like, well, just make sure you're not short of breath or dizzy and rash. I'm thinking, those are kind of the pregnancy symptoms I already have. Like, I'm already short of breath. How am I supposed to tell if it's different? But luckily, nothing out of the ordinary. I did feel short of breath, but I think it was just because they didn't let me have any water. And then, because I had to walk around for 20 minutes to try to find the place, I actually had to get some guy to escort me up there because I couldn't find it. And they're like, follow the signs. Well, there's no sign that says turn down this hallway, so you end up walking all the way to ICU, and you're like, ooh, I shouldn't be here. So then I had to wait, and then they gave me more. Well, first some other nurse started trying to take out the IV, and they're like, oh, you have to get more? I'm like, yeah, I just told you. So I'm just like, not having a good time. They didn't give me any water or food like they said they were going to. So I should have brought more snacks. Instead, I ate my grapes on the way to the car, or on the way to over there. And so I didn't have any snacks, didn't have any water, because by that time I was just so hot and sweaty. And come to find out, they left the heater on the seat. So I'm just thinking, like, man, these pregnancy hot flashes are awful, but they had the dang heater on. And then finally, it's over. I get to go home, or they took out the IV, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, these are gonna bruise. And I'm thinking, yeah, I bruise. I've had bruises before from IVs. Wow. This looks better than it's been, but as you can tell, that's one of the ones that I blew. And then that happened the next day. There was also 2 more bruises, and then like right here is where they put the one that actually worked. It was all rash. So I'm just thinking, no, pregnancy allergies are so fun. And then I was glad that it was over with. Woke up with bruises, but hey, what can you do, right? Now I even have some weird bruise on my foot I don't remember injuring, so that's like, okay, what is going on with my body now? But I kind of, with pregnancy, you kind of ask that yourself every day. Like, what's going on? Um, but I feel better. Like, I can feel like I can get through the workday now. Before, I felt like completely useless. Like, I was sitting there like a zombie, like, like, I can't get any work done. But now I'm like, alright, let's do this. But I still do get tired, but I think that's, that's the pregnancy tired now instead of the pregnancy and the anemia tired. So even though my hemoglobin wasn't that low, I think I probably had, like, crap for ferritin, you know what I mean? And I was just like, and since nobody tests my ferritin, because I only wanted to test, do the CBC, which doesn't show ferritin. Since nobody did that, then I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm supposed to. They said they'll probably test my blood in a couple weeks. I see my OB next week, and I'll be glad if I never have to go back to that infusion center with that nurse. I don't know. I just feel like such a weenie now. So fragile. Like, I've never had a bruise this big before, and I was, like, into all kinds of stuff as a kid, and I never pierced. So I was just like, whoa. And I remember, like, I would put my arm like this for work, like, because I tried to work afterwards, and it would hurt so bad I had to, like, elevate my arm, but that was before the bruise, so I was like, this is weird. But now I know why. Other than that, I still can't gain weight, and that kind of bugs me. And I stepped on the scale today, the weight loss way where you get on naked first thing in the morning. Said I lost 6 pounds, so that kind of ticked me off. But then I'm like, well, I've been sick this past week or two, so that kind of makes sense. I've been eating less, sugar, I've been whatever, and maybe I just need to order pizza again or something. I don't want to get yelled at by my doctor. But I do try, it's like if I eat healthy, like, meat, veggies, fruit, that kind of stuff, I feel like I'm losing weight. But then at the same time, I don't want to just load up on sugar, And then I have, like, a piece of toast in the morning, and so I get some carbs that way, but I don't know, maybe I just need to eat more. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I feel like before pregnancy it was so easy to gain weight, and then now it's not happening when I need to. So I'm like, Urgh. But what else? Oh, at about a week 30, I had a freak out moment because, now this is gonna get TMI, but go ahead and tune out if you don't want to hear a bunch of pregnancy mumbo jumbo about body parts and stuff. But about week 30, yeah, because I had just seen the doctor. Of course, it's always after the doctor appointment, right? I noticed there's something on my underwear that shouldn't have been there. Freaked me out. And come to find out, it was like the mucus. But it was only about, I want to say maybe like a nickel size. And so of course I freaked out, thinking, oh, it's too soon, what is this? But it's normal, I wasn't cramping, I wasn't bleeding, anything like that. And I didn't have anything else. It was only, a little bit something. Okay, well maybe it's just going to go back. Then it happened again this week. So I don't know what's going on. I have a doctor appointment next week, so I'll probably just say the same thing, like, oh, it's normal. But I'm not freaking out now, even though it is kind of scary just to see it there, because it's like, okay, this is really, happening. I mean, I know it's happening, it's just really soon. Like, I'm still trying to get my house together. Haven't gotten all the stuff that we need to get. But I wanted to share with you guys some Nemos. There's some receiving blankets that we got, and I am obsessed with like Nemo's, as you'll come to find out in future videos. Maybe next time I'll show you more stuff, but I just think they're really cute. Anyways, I better get back to work. It's like my 15 minutes are up. But that's just kind of what's been going on. Now I'm distracting myself with the hair clip. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys after I see my doctor and update you guys then. Talk to you soon. Bye.